Whoa, what is this place? Bonjour! Welcome to Chef Macro's kitchen. We have all of the tasty treats. We have Rice Krispies and cookies and donuts and chips and Kit Kat bars. Whatever you would like. Wow, Chef. It looks amazing, but I can't eat any of this. It'll never fit my macros. Not to worry, young man. They call me Chef Macro because I change the macros on anything. You have a zero-carb cookie, a zero-fat donut, no-carb, no-fat chips, a Kit Kat bar with 0 calories. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't want to get any crumbs on me, though, Chef. Oh, wow.
It's all so good. Chef?
It's got 0 protein. It's nothing but fat and carbs. What? Why? What? No! No. Oh, thank God. Let's count some macros. What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. It is a beautiful 110 degrees outside, so let's hang out outside today. Just kidding, I'm taking my ass inside. Hope you guys enjoyed that little skit we put together. We're gonna be starting most of our videos with little skits now, just kind of add like a entertainment factor at the start of the video. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're new. We're gonna have a lot of funny stuff and a lot of new challenges and a lot of different style workouts and things like that coming up soon. We did just get news that the gyms are closing today until July 27th. So that's about 3.5 weeks, which is a huge bummer. I'm gonna lose my gains. Might go cry for a little bit today about it and just kind of, wallow in my sorrows. We are doing a full day of eating. There's gonna be some new items, maybe some recipes you guys can take. Maybe you can just copy the entire day and bulk like I'm bulking. With the gym closed, maybe the bulk's not gonna work great and I might just get fat. So that's fun. Maybe I'll adjust, I don't know. But for right now, today I'm bulking. I always start my days off with, yep, you guessed it, some coffee. Some hot coffee. Absolutely not. Didn't you hear me? It's 110 degrees outside. Keep up, come on. While the coffee is in the freezer for 20 minutes, what a better time than to start breakfast number 1. Yeah, number 1. We're gonna do 2 breakfasts today. Don't judge me, I like breakfast, all right? I'm also taking about a gallon of water in a day. This is about a 2-cup bottle, so I'll try to put it down about 8 times. 16 cups is a gallon, in case you can't do math like me. I asked Alexa. So the first meal of the day is extremely easy and highly recommended. All we're gonna have is some Kodiak cakes. These are super cool because unless you want to add more protein to it, all you have to do is mix a cup of this with a cup of water and that's it. Add some syrup and we're gonna get all the macros and everything so you guys can follow along with all of that as well once we're done making it. You got a full cup of the water, full cup of the mix. We're just gonna throw that in that bowl there, mix it up a little bit, whisk it a little bit, throw it in a hot pan. A full cup is actually 2 servings. With these Kodiak cakes, you don't wanna over whisk it. You wanna like make it to where it's still a creamy, thicker substance. Otherwise it's gonna be too watery and you're not gonna be able to make your pancakes out of it. They'll just like spread too thin throughout the pan. And I mean, who doesn't like it a little extra thick, am I right? Am I right? That's the consistency you're kind of looking for in case you're curious. Not too thick, not too creamy, just how we like it. You know what I'm saying? I have no friends. We're gonna take our secret Pam spray, 0 calorie. So after you spray it with your Pam spray, you're literally just gonna pour it right in there, about the size I go for right there. Bam. Tell me that's not the golden brown you're looking for. We're gonna repeat that process until we are out of the batter. Usually it's about 3 cakes because of the size that I make them. However, it could be more or less depending on how you make them. Just keep in mind that the serving size is a half cup or a full cup for 2 servings, and then you know exactly how much you're getting. So that way when you calculate your macros, you're not like estimating or anything like that. It's literally right there for you. For the pancake syrup, I'm using Aunt Jemima Original. Now, this isn't what I would recommend. I would recommend you get like Walden Farms or something a little less calorie. I'm just gonna put 2 tablespoons on there. There is the finished product. Super easy, high protein. It is a lot of carbs as well, but I'm bulking, so that's okay. If you're not bulking, I don't think I would recommend this breakfast, but I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna crush this while I eat this in a time lapse. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the macros. And so far, for the day. 28 grams of protein, 86 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fiber, which is nice about these, and 4 grams of fat. I just remembered that I was going to put blueberries on this, but I forgot. But I'm gonna eat some fruit with my next meal, so we'll show you guys that then. The gym is closing in about an hour, and I'm gonna go ahead and save the coffee for later, and I'll check back in with you guys when I get back, because I'm not gonna miss a workout, which is probably gonna be my last workout for 3 weeks. All right, guys, we just got back from the gym. Feeling a little disheartened. To know that that was my last workout for 3 weeks is just gonna be tough, man. I'm supposed to be bulking and putting on muscle mass, and unfortunately, my living situation is an apartment, a relatively small apartment. So working out in here is very limited. Our apartment gym is closed as well. I'm not gonna spend the money on weights because I don't have the money. I'm gonna try to reach out to some friends and hopefully use some private gyms if I can, if they stay open. I mean, we're gonna do whatever we have to. That's the thing, is that adversity is a part of the journey. So I said that in my very first video, and I'm gonna stick to it. So I'm gonna do whatever I can with whatever I can. And that's all you can do. So if any of you out there are in the same situation where you don't have a gym now, just keep going forward, man. Just do whatever you can with whatever you can. That means body weight workouts. Everything helps a little bit. Big picture is much more important than what's happening right now in temporary situations. We're gonna go ahead and get a protein shake in. I use the Ghost peanut butter cereal milk. It is delicious and probably my favorite protein ever. We're gonna do 2 scoops of that. Protein itself is 280 calories, 8 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, 52 grams of protein. I'm gonna drink this, and then here in just a few minutes, we're actually gonna start breakfast number 2. Here's all the items that we're putting in it. We got spinach, egg whites, country style sausage, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, and 1 whole egg. Another super simple, super easy to make breakfast. The goal of this video is to give you guys recipes that you can copy and not give you things that you're gonna have to go out and buy all these extravagant things for to make. And this is just something that relates, I think, to more people. So that's what I'm gonna make. Starting with the egg whites, each serving of this is 3 tablespoons. So what I'll do is I'll take my little measuring cup, go to the tablespoon side. I wanna do 3 servings, so 9 total tablespoons. Drop that in the bowl. That was an ugly crack, but look at no shells. Don't know how that worked out, but we'll take it. Before I mix and pour those eggs in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 2 sausage links and cut them up into nice little slices. If you're a girl out there, this is really, really good because you can just imagine it's the ex-boyfriend that cheated on you, and check that out, snip. So we're gonna let those country sausages heat up first. These are fully cooked already, but obviously you don't wanna put cold country sausage on top of your hot eggs. I'm actually gonna take my spinach as well. And the way that I measure my spinach is just by cups. So I'm gonna put 2 full cups in there. So I'll just take a nice big handful, kind of measure that out to make sure it's about a cup. Go ahead and toss that right in the pan. Same thing for the second cup. We're just gonna stir it around until those spinach leaves get a little bit smaller. Once they heat up, they do shrink in size big time. Next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and pour those eggs right on top of all of that mixture. Now our eggs are getting pretty close to done. That's kind of what the finished product looks like. I put the heat down to about low just so that it'll stay warm. For the fruits, I keep it super simple. I just grab my half cup measure and fill the blueberries, the raspberries, half a cup each, and then I'll cut up the strawberries into halves and fill that for another half cup. There's my half cup of blueberries, half cup of raspberries, half cup of strawberries right there. I am just going to scoop the raspberries, blueberries, and the strawberries right on there. Bring our eggs over. Fill up the rest of the plate. That right there, guys, is breakfast number 2. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, egg whites, whole egg, spinach, 2 country sausage links, and then the secret ingredient is my best friend sriracha. The reason I love this stuff is 0.00000 except for sodium. We're gonna just put a little bit of that on the eggs. Maybe a little more. Yeah, maybe a little more. There we go, that's about right. So I'm gonna sit here and eat breakfast number 2. When you're putting in your blueberries, raspberry, and strawberries, I would probably just recommend going to the USDA blueberry and raspberry, which is gonna be on the screen here in just a sec. And 100 grams is about a cup, so I'm gonna do half of that because obviously I did a half cup. Same thing with the raspberries and the strawberries. 123 grams of raspberries is a cup, so I'm gonna do half of that as well, which puts this whole thing, this entire plate, which is a ton of volume, 328 calories. You're looking at 24.5 grams of carbs, 9.5 grams of fat, and 36.5 grams of protein. I'm gonna indulge, and while I indulge, I'll time-lapse it and show you guys just how I put it in on the MyFitnessPal.
All out in a
it's finished. I may have lunch before I have my snacks, but I may have my snacks before I have lunch. You just have to stick around to see. That's just a part of the fun, guys. You never know what's coming next. It's like a box of chocolates. I feel very good. I feel like I have a lot of energy. I feel very sad that the gym is closed. So you might be wondering, where's Corey going? He's supposed to be doing a full day of eating. Get back up in the kitchen and cook, Corey. Well, I'm not hungry right now, all right? So we're gonna go and have a little fun. Gabby's back. What could they possibly be doing that's more important than filming their full day of eating? I'm gonna show you. That's right, Party City. We're gonna get our party on. That's what Gabby and I do on the daily, we party.
You can get a turd.
What is it?
A turd. Yeah.
Alright guys, and here are all the ingredients for lunch. We got thin sliced Swiss cheese, some chicken breast, seasoning salt, pan, pink Himalayan salt, garlic powder, pepper, red hot, and a potato bun. Then we also have some broccoli over here, and we are gonna sprinkle some shredded cheese on top of that broccoli. Zim, master at simple meals that you guys can cook yourselves if you'd like to. What are you eating?
I had one cookie and a heaping of positive attitude. What's a heaping?
Don't know. You just made that word up. So cook this up, show you the macros when we're done. Meal number 3. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and pour all that broccoli into the heated pan. Spray a little bit of our magic spray, 000. So we're gonna go ahead and guesstimate this fillet and say that this is about 6 ounces, so serving and a half. Pepper, garlic powder, pink Himalayan sea salt, seasoning salt. One side seasoned, we'll flip that in just a sec. Broccoli's going as well. And then after I flip the chicken for the first time, I'm gonna re-season the other side. 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And all I do is really flip the chicken like 3 times maybe, once every like 6 minutes or so until it looks good, and then sometimes I'll cut it in half just to make sure it's cooked all the way through. I'm going for the 2 cups of roasted broccoli, so I'll just scoop it right out of the pan. You know what, man? It's bulky, so we're just gonna put the whole thing on there since it's literally like a few other pieces, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
The serving size of the shredded cheese is 1/4 of a cup. Got the 4th cup right here. Sprinkle that on top of the broccoli. And it is Mexican reduced fat cheese. A couple more minutes on that, and then I will show you the chicken sandwich and then show you all the macros. Since we rushed off to the gym this morning, I do still have my coffee that I left in the fridge throughout most of the day. And yeah, I'm gonna drink it with my lunch because I don't care. The International Delight French Vanilla, each tablespoon is 1.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 0 protein. The black coffee is like 2 calories, so we're not gonna count that because who cares? 3 tablespoons of the French vanilla creamer, and that is my coffee. Now that our chicken is pretty much fully cooked, we're gonna lay the 2 ultra thin slices of Swiss cheese. And that is the meal. I am gonna put some Frank's Red Hot sauce on there, however, that is all zeros as well. 0 calories, 0 carb, 0 fat. All right, and that is another extremely easy to make, nice bulky meal, lots of protein, decent amount of carbs. Phenomenal. About 460 calories, 35 grams of carbs, 18.5 grams of fat, and 45 grams of protein. Enjoy the time lapse of me eating this delicious meal. There is the final bite. We have one more meal left for the day. It is Tuesday. So I don't know if maybe you can guess what it is. And I do have a couple snacks as well. Gabby and I are gonna go lie in the bed and cry about the gyms being closed. I've had a few good cries today. Gabby, care to share your thoughts about that?
It is extremely disheartening, but we are going to maintain a positive attitude. We're going to do home workouts. We're going to make the best of a really not so good situation and do what we can with it. We did it before and we'll have to do it again.
If you guys watched the video, well, the whole video so far, then you heard my talk from earlier. That's why I love her, because we think alike with stuff like that. Sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes things are going to happen.
Did you already say that?
Pretty much almost the same thing. Keep the foot on the gas, keep pressing forward, do what you can with what you have. Just enjoy everything around you, enjoy the little things. Not every single day is going to be a win, and the people who can use those bad days and adjust and do better because of it are the ones that really will end up on top. I'm going to go ahead and have one of my snacks, a simple Rice Krispie treat. It's not a whole lot of anything, but it does add to my carbs today, and since I'm bulking, I'm trying to have those up. Zim is coming out for this one. But guess what? Still super simple, still super easy. You can use it yourself. It's a great bulking meal, and it also has some amazing flavors. The corn tortillas, white onion, cheese, sour cream, some pre-marinated carne asada, and a lime. Before I go any farther, I want to let you guys know about this carne asada. There are no macros on it, which means that I had to go ahead and look at the weight, 1.2 pounds, and I found a carne asada beef on MyFitnessPal that I'm assuming are relatively similar, which has a little bit higher fat content, about regular protein content for a steak. So I'm gonna assume that that's pretty dead on, and just remember that inconsistently consistent is okay. You're gonna run into those issues with MyFitnessPal or with any app that you're using that's tracking your macros, because not everything is gonna show up on those apps, and you may have to either enter it yourself, or you run into a rare occasion like this where the item itself doesn't have any macros on it, and MyFitnessPal doesn't have anything in the system for it. My Magic Max tuning spray, gonna straight up take the carne asada and hold on to that paper so that doesn't go in there. Bam. Hey Gabby, can you guess what I'm gonna say? Check it out. What am I doing over here?
No!
Beanie Mommy! Steak is about 75% cooked. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out of the pan. I'm gonna cut up this carne asada into small shreds so it goes a little bit easier onto those tacos.
Sous Chef Gabby cut up the cilantro, the white onion, the lime wedges, and then we have the light sour cream and the hot salsa fresca.
Got our steak nice and thinly cut. Gabby has started heating up the tortillas over there. Literally gonna take what we cut and put it right back in that marinade. But we're gonna cook that up, we're gonna finish up those tortillas, and we'll show you the end product here in just a minute. There's about 5 servings of carne asada in here. So what Gabby's gonna do is she's basically gonna pie chart it almost, or like pie it out to where she gives herself 1 serving, and then I'm gonna take 3 servings, and there's gonna be 1 serving left. Gabby, show your magic. All right, so there's Gabby's serving. You can have a little bit more leniency when it comes to your macros while bulking. Not too much though, and don't get into the habit of just being like, oh, well, I couldn't do it for dinner, so I'm just not gonna do it at all. So just track when you can. All right, so with the smorgasbord, I am not gonna track the onions. I'm not gonna track the cilantro. I'm not gonna track the lime juice, obviously. I am going to track my salsa and my sour cream. Each tablespoon of this salsa is about 5 calories. I'm gonna use that same tablespoon. This stuff I go a little bit lighter on because it is relatively heavy in fat, even though it's the light version. So I'll do my best just to use only 2 tablespoons. So those are my tacos, guys. Sometimes we'll put cheese and lettuce on them, but not tonight. We're just keeping it simple. Camera's actually about to die, so when it does, I'm gonna plug it in for a little bit and then update you on the meal. And if you're enjoying the video, smash the thumbs up. If you plan on using any of these recipes or these meals, comment down below and let me know. Consider subscribing if you're new. We make videos pretty frequently. We've done 3 to 4 a week for like the last 6 or 7 weeks. I do it because it seems like people get either a good laugh out of it or entertainment or even like some information. And that's the goal, man. Let's keep spreading the fun and spreading the endorphins. I finished all the tacos. So the dinner is done. I want to be a little bit closer to 3,000 to be honest for the bulk. I'm gonna have these cookies as a dessert. This is something that is more than okay to do when you're bulking, especially because you guys saw the volume I got today, and for the amount of food I ate, the calories that I ate, I did get a great amount of protein and everything like that. I'm also gonna eat another Rice Krispie treat, which leaves me at a total for the day of 2,888 calories. I had 239 grams of protein, which is more than enough that I needed. I got 301 grams of carbs, and the fat was at 76, which is a little bit higher in fat than I would have wanted. Doesn't matter though, that's what we went with for the day. Those were our numbers. We got 29 grams of fiber as well. I was going for about 35 to 40, but 29 is okay. Just look at how good that looks.
Babe, why do you do this?
But after I eat that Rice Krispie treat, guys, that'll do it for the full day of eating. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. If anything, at least a laugh. Really happy with where we're at with the YouTube channel so far. Last time I checked, we were at like 95 subscribers. So we're coming up on that elusive 100 mark, which the first 100 subscribers are extremely hard to gain. So for all of my subscribers, I appreciate you so very much. And for anybody new, consider subscribing. I would appreciate that as well. And you can join the family and we can all grow together. Jeez, my phone's going off. Friends, So thank you guys so much for watching. I do have another day of eating video, and it's my shredding version. So if you are in a cut right now, go ahead and check that out. I have some pretty good recipes on there as well. It's one of my older videos, but it's still very good. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you in the next one.